What's up, everybody? It's your girl Shay back on this Thursday with another lit episode of Let's Be Real. As we come into fall, people change, weather is changing, but I got my girl Kassandra Williams on the line with us to just let us know we still have to trust the vibes. What's going on with you today, Kassandra?
Hey, how you doing? Thank you for having me. I'm doing great.
Absolutely. What is going on with Trust the Vibes?
Just trusting the vibes over here, just trusting the vibes. But of course it's a clothing line. As many people already seen. It's something that I just recently just put my all into to just bring it out for the world. Because like I said, the slogan speaks for itself, trust the vibes. Like
Yes.
things the vibe basically lately.
Yes, everything is a vibe. The show is a vibe.
Yeah.
Either we here, we're speaking on frustration, or we're speaking on positivity, we still is a vibe here. So I definitely appreciate it. I am behind that slogan, that jargon, trust the vibes, because like we said, it could be our instinct or something like that, and it make us want to pull from people because you do have to trust those vibes. But you believed in it so much that you put a brand out. So I definitely want to know, how did you come to just like, hey, I'm gonna just trust the vibe, and now you like, you know what? I'm gonna just make this a brand. How did you take that transition into actually going into a business?
So honestly, far as the vibes part, I was going to like in a whole nother direction. I was actually going to leaning towards kids.
Okay.
Until one day I posted a video on social media, and my cousin Edward, he had called me and was like, you should do something with vibes. And like my whole thing is I always trust the vibes. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna say trust the vibes. So that's actually how it started, and plus it got a ring to it. I think it's a good one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Energy does not lie. It does not lie at all. And like I said, so you started off with just want to, make it a little small talk, and then someone gave you the idea to make it into a brand. So what is the key and the vision for the brand when it comes down to trust the vibes?
Of course, the key and the vision to definitely just get better, because my goal is to create generational wealth for my kids.
Absolutely.
So I feel like I could do something I love and do it at the same time. Also, I just see it going far as fashion shows, maybe storefronts. I'm just thinking about all that.
Absolutely. That is a great vision to have already, to want to put it out. Businesses right now, small business trying to be an entrepreneurship, and it kind of discourage people when you don't have people to support you, or you start off, you don't have many likes or many shares, or where you can actually put this brand out there. So it's always like a signature. So how did you even get the clientele out there for people to even say, hey, let me just try to shop with Trust the Vibes?
Basically, honestly, when I said I was gonna do this business or just basically anything, I found out I have a lot of supporters than I really think.
Okay.
So that's definitely a blessing.
Yes.
So it's just basically just putting it out there, and whoever support, whether it's finance, just advice,
Mm-hmm.
feedback, all that counts.
Yes, or even just sharing.
Right.
Some people feel like if they're sharing your business or trying to promote you, they really feel like, what does it do for self? Well, I'm gonna just, switch it to let you know about self. You can't be happy for no one if you're not happy for yourself. So to
Exactly.
see someone else trying to have a business or grow and get up out of a statistic that might have them just at a stagnation in life, you always supposed to congratulate and commend the others. God is still working, so they let you know that if he's shining and she's working, nothing doesn't necessarily mean that I have a give or a take to what is going on in your life, but it just gives me some hope to let me know that anything is possible. It doesn't
Exactly.
matter when did you start your business, how late. It's always better to start something than to never start at all.
Exactly.
So I thank you for for even just pushing through, because a lot of people don't know. Coming from Chicago, you and I both are born and raised from Chicago. You will hang around so many people, but you would never know who these people are. And when I say that, you have to be careful how you treat people, because that person, the person who you're talking to, they can become an actual president. They might can be your boss or something one day. So you always make sure you handle people with a
Carefully.
respectful, yeah, it's your signature. So once again, like me and you growing up, on the west side of Chicago. Who'd have thought years later I'll be hosting the podcast and you're promoting your brand on my show? But that's just how small that the world is, but that's how big our and bright our futures are. You know, it doesn't matter that we came from the neighborhood, but as long as you got a vision, I got a vision, let's shake hands, let's get out here. We're gonna trust the vibes and we're gonna be real.
Yes,
right?
I totally agree with that. And it's funny that my motto far is with just leaving like your presence with someone to always be good, because like you said, you never know if they might be the last person on earth to do something to give you a blessing. So
absolutely,
I definitely preach that to my kids, and honestly, it's just a good thing to do. Honestly,
you got to just keep going, especially when it's for us kids. Those is the main thing that you said. And I have had interviews, you know, and hosted a lot of shows with many parents, and I'll just be asking them like, okay, well, what's your goal? What's your vision? A lot of people don't speak on their kids. A lot of people don't take it that you're breaking generational curses. People don't realize like your children are watching you, and instead of you worrying about a man pointing to you or you pointing to a man, you pointing to your children. That's where you water the flowers at. That's where the business is going to grow, because Williams is the last name, just like Louis Vuitton is the last name. It don't have to be just as big, but you're going to get there as long as you manifesting. And to all my viewers and listeners, I just pray manifesting on everyone. 7 figures, 6 figures. Let's just get to the money. Let's just stop the hating. Let's promote more. Let's encourage each other, especially for the women. It'd be so hard trying to network with women because, you know, nowadays it's about popularity. You know, so and they need to take the popularity away and go with what Kassandra's saying, trust the vibes. Because if you trust the vibes, you might could get a little bit more out of that than versus this popularity. Because you got to remember, everything has a beginning and an ending. But we're definitely going to get into trust the vibes, because I definitely want our viewers and listeners to see what are you doing with this clothing line that you have just recently launched. So can you just tell me, like you said, when you started it? You did tell me when you started and what's your vision, but what is your approach to marketing with it?
So of course my approach to marketing with it is eventually actually coming up with a website. I did finally just recently put it on social media, so that's why a lot of people is you know, supporting as well. But just I believe a website, and like I said, eventually maybe a store might let me put some shirts in there or anything like that. Hey, I'll just promote anyhow.
Absolutely. We definitely got to take that might away. I'm gonna tell you why I say take the might away, because you already did it. You know, you've already done started. So speaking more of it in existence, it doesn't matter how slow it takes, but you have to do more of, you know, speaking more highly of yourself. Not if, when they put my brand up in here, you guys are they're gonna be saying just like me. It was the T and the V for me, because that's what catches my eye when I look at Trust the Vibe. It's the nice, unique colors, you know, the lime green, especially for a chocolate person like me. I would look good in that one, but I'm extra, so I would want my sleeves a little bit more different to stand out. So I could probably put on a skirt or something with it, but that's another, you know, invention for your brand. You know, everybody don't just want to wear.
It's definitely going to go in different areas.
Absolutely.
That was just t-shirts.
So
I definitely have plenty of ideas, but of course, what's popping right now? People wearing a lot of different t-shirts.
Absolutely.
Hoodies.
They are. So what do you have a team behind you that's helping you, you know, with Trust the Vibes, or you're doing everything slow? See, look at her lime green shirt on. This supposed to be on me. This supposed to be on me, but she's loving it. She looks pretty in it.
Yes, that's one of my friends.
Yes, trust that vibe, girl. She blowing them kisses, Kassandra. I feel you. So you saying your goal, what would be a typical store that you would actually like to launch your brand in that you would really feel would do good for you?
A typical store, I would say, of course, like any shoe store. So it's multiple of those. So with the you know, like even a black owned shoe, you know, resellers and things like that. I think it would just be nice. I would say any like urban fashion store or something like that.
Okay, cool. Now that is a great idea because most people, they start off with their brands, and the first thing that they like, oh, I'm going to put it in a boutique, or I'm going to say, the price is up, level up. It's good to have all those type of slangs and jargons when it comes down to your brand, but you also want to keep in mind for those who might don't have that expensive amount of money that you
Right.
want to just keep it somewhere that it is still,
Right.
eye catching to other people. And I do like that idea that you said you would like to see your brand in a sneaker store. So it's like whatever sneakers come out,
I
they
can
have all
always
type
switch
of
it up.
you can trust the vibe. Get the shirt with it. You feel me? Girls, Nike, somebody gonna sponsor you because I'm telling you, it's the T and the V for me, Kassandra. I don't know where did you get it from, but it's the T and the V. It's the V. It's really that V for me. I
Yeah,
love it.
it's a
I
little
definitely
sassy, ain't it? Look.
Yes, it is. So what is like the fall colors for you? Fall is definitely coming in. And like I said, seasons are changing. So what is new for Trust the Vibes coming for this fall?
I would say fall more of like a orange, tan,
Okay.
like a brown,
Okay.
like a what kind of brown was it? Like a almost like a gold brown sort of.
Okay. So what about like holiday seasons? Do you switch your coloring off of the holiday season, or you do more of like recommendations, what people really are requesting from you?
Um, I haven't thought of well, I actually thought about holiday seasons. That wouldn't be hard, of course, because like you said, it's easier switching colors.
Mhm.
But yes, I do go based off sometimes like what people ask for because they might want a white shirt with a blue writing or
Mhm.
red shirt with white writing. So
Absolutely.
it's blessing to have the option to like switch it up to even be able to do it. So. 'Cause it's
Absolutely.
not
And I'm
easy like people think it is to make a t-shirt. It's easy, but it's hard as far as inventory, getting all
Well,
that
I'll tell
stuff.
you this much. I feel like what every anything is quick to be anything can be easy,
Right.
but when it takes a little bit more for you to put into it and preparation, that is going to be much more of a successful thing for you than something that just comes along really easy. Because I didn't have some people that to throw me a shirt together, and when I tell you, Cassandra, that vibe was not there. The letters come off immediately. So that's something that you do must take into consideration when you are making shirts or you are doing a clothing brand. You want to make sure that the quality is there so
Yeah.
that people can shop with you and come back. So then when the summer come, are you thinking about shifting gears? Are you what
Oh,
is your goal
definitely.
for like the summer for next year?
I'm definitely thinking about switching gears because you got to go with the season. So,
Absolutely.
um, I'm even thinking about even fitness too. You never know. So,
Yeah, fitness is definitely a good investment. I see a lot of people going into fitness right now, and it's not to get up here and bash nobody, but you could save a lot of money going to lay on that table when you could just go work it out, get a band, and be real. Because
right,
I'm just gonna keep it real. That's what Let's Be Real is. I want to get my stomach did so bad, but at the end of the day, I don't want to be sick. I don't want to take all that medication because I already be having anxiety and how for life is regular. So I don't want to be off too many medications. So I'm gonna just stay true to myself. So if
right.
you go into fitness, hey, you got another supporter right here. Get something that can take stretch marks away from people who have had cesareans with kids, because our stomachs look like oatmeals and balled up homework. What can you do for me? Okay, so you talking about trust the bag. Put something out there that can save a sister life real quick, so I don't have to
Right,
go to Dr. Miami.
right. I
But
feel
it's
you on
def
that.
it's
It
definitely
definitely
been a
look
pleasure.
good though, but it's I look like it's a lot of pain. So
A
I
lot of
I feel
work,
you on that.
it is,
But
especially
me and you some
maintaining.
nice curvy girls, so we ain't gotta do too much.
Yeah, we don't, especially we do a little bit of hands and it's gonna really look fake. So I just try to stay real with everything. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so definitely, just kind of switching gears. Like I said, we both came from Chicago, Illinois, and then I don't move to Houston, Texas. Have you ever thought about like just popping up to another state just to see what type of support you may can get outside of Illinois?
uh, I never. Well, my mom want me to come to a different state, but
Come to Houston, girl, because
or
it's
come to
popping.
Houston.
It is Houston
I
is
know
popping.
one of my friends moved down to Texas and she's doing
Okay.
really good. So, that is a good option. I said I would do that if I was to choose Texas, and maybe I would say Atlanta, but it depends. I don't know.
Well, I just say this: all states are. Every state has a they own type of pro and con. Everything that's in life, everything. But what's for you is for you. Especially when you go somewhere new, a different state, you don't know people. You'd be surprised that it'd be more strangers that will support you than the people who actually been knowing you for a lifetime. And that's not to get up here and try to put shade onto you because you do have supporters. I don't. I'm just being real. I have to get it out the mud for real, for real. But I'm just stating, like, sometimes you cannot focus on who your supporter is because you got a ton of people. It's too much world to just be stuck in Illinois. Like, trust the vibe. You got to trust that vibe out there somewhere else. But I definitely see that you got a vision. I see the passion in it. So I'm pretty sure I'll be seeing Trusting the Vibe on some type of magazine soon, down some type of runway, because I do enjoy it. And I definitely like the colors that you do have going on. So for people who are looking to shop with Trust the Vibes, where can they actually like shop at or view more of your attire?
Right now I just have my Instagram, which you can go to at trust_the_vibes. Also on Facebook, Trust the Vibes. So of course you could inbox me, message me on that. And I do have a business email too, to where you could go ahead and send over an order. Just give me a description of what you want. And I could definitely go that way as well.
Girl, I see you was promoting that show on Instagram. But to all the viewers and listeners, instead of just listening to us, it's time to really give Kassandra Williams some type of support. This is her Instagram. Can everyone please go follow, like, stream to her, reach out to her? And it's not just, hey, you have to buy your shirt or that's what we're looking for. But this is another Black woman. She's out here. She's promoting. She's trying to, make it for her and her kids. And that's just not the story behind it, because every success has a story. So before Trust the Vibes came along, Kassandra, what was to Kassandra before you became the CEO of a business?
Still the same. I was just working hard. I go above and beyond in everything I do. I try to. Just still, like you said, providing, fighting for my family. That's it. Just trying to make a way.
Absolutely. But the saying, and I don't mean to get very Christian on you, but the saying is everybody can fight, but can you win?
Right.
People put up fights every day, but can you win is really the question. So you will have some people that will feel like, oh, I got a business, I got so-and-so going on for myself. Not trying to throw no shade, but you got a business, but what are you doing for your business to grow? And then you got some people that will get mad at you because you don't want to stay stuck and you are trying to do a business for yourself. And because they want you to be down, they won't support you. That can really be some real,
it's like everybody's trying to be the boss.
Everybody, or everybody want to be, look at me, I'm the number one, I'm the big kahuna. And it's like, in reality, you're not, because even our president ain't even the big, what I'm saying? He is still someone above him. So instead of focusing on being number one, just try to be some type of number and find yourself, So when you say trust the vibes, go ahead and break it down to our viewers and listeners. What does trust the vibe mean to you?
What it means to me, like I said, I'm gonna say a number of times while we all here, doesn't mean exactly what to say, but it's just like you said, you can trust the vibe in people, environments, different situations, because it's always a vibe somewhere, whether it's a good vibe, bad vibe. It's almost like our intuition. So that's why I kind of call it like the intuition.
Absolutely. So what are you vibing to?
Life.
No, you can't be vibing just to know life. It got to be something, somebody, somewhere making you smile. What's that vibe like?
It's me.
It's you. It's me. For me, that's a great thing, because sometimes us women can't give someone else too much credibility of our life, and then when they snatch the rug from you, you don't even know how to get up, and start life for yourself because you're too busy, letting someone else lead your life for you. Exactly. So that's definitely a great thing. So we talked about what's your vision for summer and for fall. I definitely would like to know, when you say you're thinking about doing a website, creating you a website for Trust the Vibe. So this website, when you do. Say that again. No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, it's funny that we is on track with everything. It's like I already knew what you was gonna be talking about. That's crazy.
Oh my
But, as far as the website, of course we set goals. Things
Absolutely.
happen. You got to think about what's going on now in your life and things like that. We got to move things around.
Absolutely.
So I was thinking about at least by March of 2020
Okay.
that I have to have like a full website up and running. No
Absolutely.
issues, like no troubleshooting, no, like errors.
Absolutely. But it's okay. It's okay if you do.
Right, exactly.
It's gonna be sometimes that you might feel like you don't want to get up and do it. I mean, we have those choices and decisions every day in life that we make. But for the main part is look at how far you have come. When did you actually launch the brand Trust the Vibes?
It was last year, September.
Okay, and look at you. It's already been a year. It's been a year anniversary. That's something you pat yourself on your back for.
I did not even celebrate my year, but it's fine because it's like every day I celebrate, so that's fine.
Absolutely. But we gotta stop just pushing things to the side, Kassandra. We talking about trust the vibes, baby. Do you know that vibe, that's really what's going to catch people? So it's your energy behind it. Energy is everything. It's not gonna lie, energy is everything, and your energy behind trust the vibes definitely have to be there. I can see it. You're gonna go far with the trust the vibes. Just continue to map it out, your vision, get what you got going on, because me with the Let's Be Real, I come across things every day that makes me feel like I'm falling back 10 steps. But the more and more I get up here, I find it more easy to engage with my guests, to talk, to have topics and things like that. So every day is a learning experience for the both of us out here. But one thing I gotta say is to the viewers and listeners, men, it's another one for the women. What y'all gonna do with us? We just out here getting our money. So I've had several shows with a lot of successful women. I had shows with successful men, but I get so tired of the men because it's like, where's the women at? Women run this world.
Yeah, where the bosses at?
Where's the bosses? What is the women at? We have to really stay onto our bag. Period. What Bia say? It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker.
Yes.
That's how I feel. Don't be coming with that broke shit that gets old. So you have to put something into effect. Absolutely. But I'm glad that you did speak on that. Like you said, you give yourself the vibe. So what happens though if you do meet Mr. Right? How would Mr. Right be a part of Trust the Vibe? Oh my gosh, if you could see someone's face expression. I tell you, she is so funny, but I love it. But if you do meet Mr. Right, how will he partake and come in and help you with Trust the Vibes?
Hopefully he could come in and just be right on task.
You just
I don't know, because I don't know. Of course, I'm not. I don't know how to say that because I even thought about it. Is that correct?
What? I've been.
I'd be so focused in on my business, and I ain't gonna say I think it's a distraction.
Okay.
Like far as me, what I'm trying to do now, but that's a whole nother job.
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of a whole nother job, but I am open to it if it happens.
Absolutely. Listen, I'm gonna get what I desire in life. I'm gonna be someone's wife. I am. I'm not just gonna keep having children. I already let somebody baby mama me twice. Nope. So the next kid come out, he's gonna have to be with my husband, and you're gonna have to come in. So if I can get a husband, I definitely want to trust his vibe. Don't just want him to be here to buy stuff, but help me, help me grow with my business. And a lot of men don't know how to step up and be committed and give you that full 100. But then they want us to give a full 100 and commit ourselves. So you're absolutely right. Don't take that back from yourself. Sometimes dating can be a distraction, and this is just speaking, just to switch gears to someone out here that do have a business going on, but it might not be going nowhere because you're with Tyrone not helping you really get nowhere. So you might have to leave Tyrone where he at. You know what I'm saying? Because you're laughing, but I'm serious, Kassandra. Do you know how many?
It's a lot of Tyrones. I know what you mean.
It's a lot of successful women out here that can be focused more, but they are so distracted because people don't really realize, like when you see people growing and they are really happy, it doesn't always be that their spouse making them happy, but majority it is. You know, when you have a great spouse for you, you can see it. So if you are in depressed and all that, how can you, you know, focus on trust the vibes? Because you too busy worried about Tyrone cheating, he got girls calling, and all that is bad energy. So what is the do's and the don'ts to when it do come down to trust the vibes? What's the red flags? I want the red flags.
To trust the vibes or to a nigga
both of them, because them niggas is the vibes. That would be the vibe right there. They can be.
I would say the red flags is just, I don't know, just the energy for me. It's like if I don't feel the energy, if it's just like something that got me reserved, like I think it's a red flag.
So what about someone who might don't have energy today, but then when you come across them the second time, they have way more energy than they had the first time? So
exactly. And then I know that's kind of like contradicting yourself, because it's like you kind of judging because you never know how this person is. But my thing, honestly, I'd be like, I'd rather be safe than sorry. But
girl, I don't miss out too many blessings like that.
Though I definitely take accountability. If I was wrong, I was wrong.
I have missed out on a lot of blessings like that, and I ain't even gonna say they blessings because what's for me is for me. But
exactly.
I
feel the same way. But
I have been so judged. Yeah, I have been judgmental for like past relationships to where I didn't trust the vibe, and I would just be like, okay, I'm gonna overlook some things. And so I would find myself in a situation. But then it's like, what about people out there that did not do anything to you, and you're giving them this
energy, like,
you know, the energy off of what someone else done left from you. So people don't realize that you don't have to really be with someone. It's the presence. You can call me today and tell me something that can throw my vibe all the way off. So you just have to know when and where how to turn things on and off for you when it comes down to trust the vibes, because sometimes you might don't get that vibe the first time. Right. Is it cool to go on a second try to get that vibe?
Obviously it's a vibe if you keep on going. It's like I said, you just be on reserve trying to figure out, like, is this what I'm feeling or not? Like, so
yeah.
Other than that, I don't know. Like I said, I just love good vibes around me anyway. So.
But you know, another thing though, how can you be able to adapt to someone's energy if you are this frantic person? You know, you're this frenetic person. You're frenetic. You're always busy. So yourself, you know, you have too much going on with you. You're not a subtle person. So you would think someone else's vibe is off because of the way you are and the person you are. And that's really not the case. Sometimes we have to calm ourselves down so that when we come in presence, you know, in contact with other people, we'll be able to actually know what that vibe is.
Exactly.
You don't really realize that your inner wisdom, your sixth senses, everything has to kick in when you're talking about trusting the vibe. Because that's really that's real. You know, because what you get the first time, you might don't get it the second time.
Exactly.
Or what you got the second time, you might then get it the first time.
But you'll know automatically. My thing is, you'll know automatically if it's right for you, if it's wrong. So if you feel like it's right or it's something, then it's nothing wrong with just saying what it is.
Absolutely. Absolutely is right. I definitely appreciate it. Today was definitely fun talking to you about trust the vibes, but I'm not done with you because I got more questions. What about business cards? You don't just have any that you just, you know, maybe like, girl, people eat all the time. And I remember I miss being in Chicago because I want some Welsh chicken. But I used to go in there. And it used to be all type of business cards in there. Have you ever just took
I haven't did any business cards as of yet. That's something I have been thinking about though. So I could at least pass them out, like you said, post them. Because I don't only, like, honestly, of course I have my brand, but I do like doing custom things too. So
look at you. And you gonna just be quiet with this, girl. You should have had a podcast. Your mouth should be going better than mine. You got all type of stuff going on. So besides the brand, what else is a hobby for Kassandra?
So like I said, I'd be doing custom shirts. I'm able to do like other things like cups and stuff like that. I haven't got into that yet. But I'm just focused on one thing at a time. Because of
That's
course,
cool.
with my
That's very
personal life,
fair.
I already got a lot going on. So I don't want to overwhelm myself. I just try and keep balance.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because
But yeah,
sometimes you can overwhelm yourself and have too many business going on that you don't make $1 from now one on. So I
you're
get you. You would
right.
like to see what is going to happen with Trust the Vibes before you continue to go out there. And that don't mean that you're scared. Like you said, you rather be safe than sorry, right?
Then
That's what
sorry.
you like to play it safe, huh, Kassandra? You
I
like,
was
look.
safe than sorry. I think I was sorry a little bit too many times.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm just playing.
It's like that. As long as we
But
keep
it's a
moving.
learning experience for me, honestly. So I'm grateful.
Absolutely.
I'm grateful
Absolutely.
for my position in life right now. I'm not even gonna lie.
So how do your kids feel, when it comes down to your brand and your business that you're doing? What does your kids have to say? Because those should be the number one supporters.
Oh, definitely they're my number one supporters. My Kaden is like my assistant.
Okay,
anything I need, she be right there.
I saw her just came and gave you the charge and you was about to die on me. I thank her. She just helped this show today.
Yes.
Tell her thank you so much.
And then it's crazy that my phone was charged. I guess I was doing teacher parent conferences before I got on the phone. So, still got to do what I got to do.
So for 2022 coming up, like what is your goals when it comes down to more sales or like increasing your average order sizes or, like getting the brand when you say you are doing a website? What about Afterpay? Have you thought about quad pay and things like that when it comes down to making it more affordable and reasonable for people to actually get Trust the Vibes?
Yes, if it do come to that point, but I would think I'd probably be at that point where like when sometimes of course eventually sales will have to increase due to just advancing in my brand, but right now I believe my prices is like affordable and reasonable, because like I said, kind of everybody doing the same thing, but I'm not basing my prices on that. I'm basing my prices on what stuck with me.
Absolutely.
And my plan, like, at least by July of next year, I want to be like well established to where, like, yes, my name
You
is
have your business cards, you have your website, you have more. I definitely get it. And we're going to manifest that. You're definitely going to get there, because I'm pretty sure with the viewers and listeners today, they're going to be more subscribers to the Instagram, to actually see what it is going on with Trust the Vibes. So I'm telling you, life changes that quick. I don't know if you watched Love and Hip Hop before, but Cardi B was up there with Raggedy Mouth. She came back a month later. She was like, life changed drastically. So that's the goal for me, the goal for yourself as well. So also, when it comes down to the men side, what is the men attire for Trust the Vibes? Have you even thought about the men as well? Everything is like unisex.
So of course, probably like jogging suits, things like that. Even probably eventually basketball shorts.
Okay.
That kind of came back, so maybe have like a funky style for the basketball shorts. You see, they came in this past summer, they came back out with the sports shorts. So, just things like that. Of course, another thing, my brother, he liked to ride bikes, so I just was thinking about the bikers. Like,
oh man, you got all type of visions out there. Okay, well, I ain't gonna get you to throw it all out there, because some people love to just hear everything you got going on, and then they can get the print on your downfall. Nope, we gonna block y'all today, haters. We ain't with it. We gonna trust the vibe, and we gonna be real on y'all. We got a lot of people already listening. They can't wait to know what's going on. Nope, just watch it. Go to the Instagram. She gonna drop it. The winter, the fall is coming, and she just gonna, she gonna put Trust the Vibes out there a little bit more. So definitely support my girl Kassandra. But I definitely want to switch topics. We have done more than enough just with promoting Trust the Vibes, but also to do a little bit more extra promoting with Trust the Vibes. How can, like right now, if someone needed 20 shirts, how would you be able to accommodate them within one day and get their orders out to them?
Within one day? 20 shirts in one day.
Woo, that ain't nothing you thought about.
No, that ain't nothing. Well, it's possible. I ain't gonna say I did it in one day. I had a big order, I had to do it in a week, but 20 shirts one day. Of course, that's when I have my, other source, which is my fave, my cousin. She would definitely step in and help me out. She never leave me hanging. She also have like a print business as well.
Okay.
So yeah, if it's something that had to get done and figure it out, and if I know I'm able to do it, I could do it.
you're going to get the job done.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So, every brand, not every brand, because you have like all the big brands, Louis, Gucci. Okay, we get all that. They made enough money. But now when it comes to Trust the Vibe, how do we get something out here respectable for our kids? Because I don't mean to just, step on any parent toes, but a lot of parents do dress their children like them nowadays. They like mommy and me. They like to look like we twins. How would you still keep it appropriate for the children? Have you thought about creating a attire for the children?
Yes, of course. Especially like the little girl, maybe like t-shirt dresses or something like that. Definitely leggings. I've been, thinking about stuff like that. Because I have a little girl and she's very fashionable.
Okay.
Very a girly girl. So she definitely look up to me. So I'm thinking about things like that. And as far as the the teenage boys, because I have a teenager, is basically almost like the man's wear. So
absolutely, jogging suits,
right?
Yeah.
So I believe that name speaks for itself. And then also could definitely venture off in a lot of different areas as far as women, kids.
Absolutely.
Like it could be something to wear. Like, I don't know, it could be a saying to wear, it could be home decor. Who knows?
Oh my gosh, you is amazing. And I'm just getting chills listening to you, because I would have never thought you had all this talent. Like, we used to grow up being on Pine, the most street that had all the trash everywhere. But once again, you never know who you are coming in contact with. I always tell my kids, because I grew up very rough. Like, I used to do a lot of fighting, and it took for me to actually get like 25 to want to become much more of a lady for myself. Like, I have to be a CEO for me now. I done gave the streets enough. I done fought out and did all that ghetto stuff. Let me be a woman. But what I'm stating is that I always tell them, what you do when you're younger, it will still follow you as an adult.
Exactly.
So, you will get some people, because you had a nasty attitude back then, they won't want to deal with you now. And it don't matter, how successful you are or what you got in vision. A lot of people don't want to see the change in you. So, that's when it comes down to supporters. But I don't focus on that, because I don't do Let's Be Real for supporters. I do Let's Be Real because it's my passion. God called me to the front, and I know that this is what's for me, so that's why I keep it riding out with it. So I definitely appreciate you taking your time out of your day, chopping it up with Let's Be Real, and let us know about trusting these vibes out here, because it's hard to trust vibes now. You got a pandemic going on, people scamming. You don't know what's the vibe. You don't know what's their motive. So for you to say that, and to bring that to our attention today, to the viewers and listeners, it definitely was a need. We needed to hear that. I appreciate it.
Glad I was able to. Yes. Before we get off, I definitely want to applaud you on your success as well.
Oh, thank you.
So yes, like you said, moved to Texas, instantly just got right back together.
And it's not easy to do it. You have to sometimes jump out there on courage. Think about it, I'm in a whole nother state. I don't know no one. My mom been here, but besides that, I have no one, no man, no nothing. April, bear with me. A lot of people don't understand what I mean when I throw that out there. Like, I've been here since April. Come on now, this October. I ain't got a man, so I'm a little frustrated somewhere. But November 15th is coming. I got somebody finna come do something somewhere. I'm gonna trust the vibe.
Right, trust the vibe. It's coming.
Oh my gosh, life is so funny right now.
Yes.
But no, I definitely wanted to congratulate you as well. I appreciate you for stopping by. Once again, I'm gonna pin the information up here. Y'all check my girl Kassandra Williams out on Instagram as well on Facebook. Trust the vibes and get into that brand. It's out here, it's launched. Anything you gotta say to the viewers and listeners before we get out of here?
I just want to let everybody know that I really appreciate all the support. I definitely been getting a lot of support, even people that I didn't even know was supporting me.
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely visit my Instagram again at trust_the_vibes under both. And then also on Facebook. And like I said, I do have an email at trustthevibes20@gmail.com to where you can also place orders. But other than that, like I said, I'm grateful, I'm blessed, and I'm happy.
And it's been real. Trust the vibe.
Trust the vibe.
Let's be real. Until next time, Kassandra. See you.
All right. See you. Thank you.
No problem.
All right.